Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. What's cracking? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Ugh, guys. Ugh, I am so annoyed at this world. My brain can't even think. That's how annoyed I am at this world. This world is getting more annoyinger, and annoyinger, and more annoyinger as we speak. Well, let's see. What do I mean about that? No, every single time I have a rant, you know, you will hear me say, ugh, so annoying. Oh, I'm just so annoyed. Like, if you could count how many times I say that in my live stream that I'm ranting about a certain subject, you would know that I'm just so mofo annoyed at this world. It just keeps constantly going on. People, my last live stream was about, I'm just so sick of that word being busy. Everybody's mofo busy. Everybody doesn't have time for each other. Nobody has time for anything unless you say that you're about to die. Then someone has to have time for you. And it's like, no. What happens whenever, you die? You have your funeral. You're invited to the funeral. What happens? You unoccupy yourself. You don't be busy. You tell everybody at work that someone died in your family and you got to go to a funeral. Why are you there in their funeral for when you were never there when they needed you the most? When they were living? It just, this is again a very touchy subject for a lot of people that just roach in on my channel or whatever. But can y'all just think for a sec? Do y'all not think? A lot of people don't. It said in Tennessee there was an SPCA or some humane society place that some lady left her dog. Oh my goodness. What the heck is all that? Some lady left her dog right on the door, not on the doorstep, but she put the hook on the door. I guess it was like one of those carrier bags for a dog. She put the dog inside that carrier bag, put it on the door, and then took off. And they're like, oh my God, we can't believe that this happened. Can you believe this, guys? Can you? Well, if you do further research and you just be outside the box and you don't stay inside, like, oh my God, I can't believe someone did that to a dog. Oh, they can't. It's 200 and something degree weather. Well, if you look deeper and deeper and deeper, and you see their facility was actually closed. It was closed not because of business hours. It was closed because there was a virus inside the facility. So they didn't want no more animals being in there because they might get the virus too. But what gets me is that if they knew that there was a virus, they know that they have a parking lot. There's a lot of places out here that, you have blood donations and stuff. You give out your blood and stuff. Why do those people can have AC in their blood donation drive thing in the bobber? Why don't you have a parking lot? Get everybody in the parking lot, all your volunteers. Yes, it's hot outside, but that's going to prevent people from leaving their animals outside of that facility at that moment because there's not time during outside business hours. But that's going to prevent something real quick. Like, okay, well, our facility inside is drastically, it's all filled up. Well, how about you step up your plan, maybe a plan D or something? And if you really want to help these people and these people's animals, put something outside saying, okay, we don't have a facility inside, but we can still take your donations of your dogs and cats and stuff. Ugh, this world doesn't know how to think. Also, today, I told my grandma, I said, look, I said this a while back in my live stream. And I'm going to say it again in this one. People don't think, man. People don't think. Like, just so fed up. So we out here on neighbors app, you know, everywhere, in any social media platform. Can you believe they left their dog outside? Can you believe the shop has these guard dogs in this 100-degree weather with no water, no food, no nothing? Okay, right? People are ranting because their owner, the owner of the dogs, leave the dogs outside because they're dogs, they're guard dogs. They have to guard the house. People don't believe in guard dogs. They believe, oh, that's not cool, that's not fine. And then you start looking at it this angle. During an underpass, you see a homeless man with a dog, and people are giving donations, giving money to the guy with the dog under the bridge. No food, no water for the dog. But yeah, you don't see someone complaining about these homeless people. Like, does that make sense? This world doesn't make any sense at all. And same thing with, you know, the people in the society of vehicles. You know, I style my vehicle the way I style it. And people all the time, when they have rims, let's say rims, for instance, I don't know why everybody has to have a chrome wheel outline of a rim. Like, I don't know if you noticed that, but everybody's just copying each other. And same thing, like, you know, I love E46s. If you haven't seen BMW E46s, everybody wants the M-Tech 2 or M-Tech bumper so that way it can look like an M3. And it's basically, maybe it's a 328i or 325i. They put the M-Tech bumper so that way their BMW looks like an M3 in the front. For some reason, it's just it's a cycle that happens between humankind and humanity. Hello, diamonds. And you know, constantly, you see that often. You see that mofo often. And you know, I wanted that front bumper too for the same reason. But then I started looking at it and I'm like, you know what? No. Because that's copying everybody. Everybody wants that bumper. Everybody wants to do the same thing. It's just so annoying. BMW isn't BMW no more. What you mean BMW is not BMW anymore? And you know, I just had it with this world. I mean, I guess I'm not overthinking. I just know it for sure. It's like this one lady, the Spanish lady, she came into my shop and she just ran up to me and I'm barely clocking in and I didn't even have to look at her. I said, sorry, ma'am, no Spanish. And she's like, oh, you don't speak Spanish? I was like, no. I know that look. I know that run up to, no, I don't speak Spanish. So the guy next to me was like, oh, the guy is coming in. He's going to speak Spanish. Aren't they not the same quality? I think they're a little bit better quality. A little bit, because every BMW will always have an oil leak, no matter what. But they're all the same quality. They never lost quality. So anyways, so the guy was like, okay. And then she's like, oh, no, it's fine. I speak English too. And I hate when they say that because they don't comprehend. They don't comprehend. Again, speaking English, understanding English is not understanding, comprehending English. So then I'm like, okay. She talked to him. He's like, okay, I have this tire that's nailed in. And of course, she didn't talk like that. But she's like, oh, me tire nailed in the tire and it's going down. So he's like, okay, I can help you as the best I can. So he went out there, took a look at it, and then he's like, well, man, the tire is not going to be repairable because it's under tread. And, he was saying all these sophisticated words that this Spanish lady could not even understand because she understands English, but she don't comprehend. There's a big difference. So then she was like, oh, I don't know. I bought those tires here, aquí. And then he's like, no, you didn't buy those tires here, and blah, blah, blah. So long story short, I told him, I said, look, print her out the paper, go show her in person, even though it's a communication barrier, go show her, because immediately in the back of her brain, she's thinking, oh, I should have brought my son, because my son will know what to do and what to say. Or I should have brought someone that speaks English because I'm a female and they like to trample over females because they don't know nothing. So he's probably trying to shove. And I said, it happens all the time. All the time. Humankind is so mofo annoying. And so I told her, I said, I know that look. She's probably wondering, why are you telling her this? And you're trying to chingle at her on a tire that she's bought in here before, but you're not telling her the facts because, oh, I'm a woman and they're trying to take advantage of me because I don't know nothing because I'm a woman. Like, what the? Like, I want to slap every single person that says that. Like, teach your kids, like, teach them. I'm just so annoying. But yeah, I'm just, again, this world is so annoying at its own. Like, I just named so many things that are annoying about this world. Same thing with potholes over here. Potholes. Oh, the city doesn't want to fulfill the potholes because they can't, because it takes a lot of, I don't even want to say that word, but taxpayers' money, the whole 9 yards of humankind and this world, and sure, if it takes money off of them, they're fine. But if it's free, it's not like everything free. Someone wants to. I actually scared off a guy. Freaking 4 or 5 days ago, where the guy was all like, "Oh, but don't y'all do free inspections to look around a vehicle?" I said, "We do multi-point, yes, but you have to do something at our facility, such as like an oil change or something, and we'll do a free inspection and look over it. But you have to be doing something." He's like, "Well, then how much we charge?" And I told him how much we charge, and then he's like, "Oh, wait, so what things can I get free?" I said, "Oh, you're looking at the board because you want everything free." It's just so typical of humankind, human society, humankind to ask for free stuff. It's just so typical. And I said, well, if you would have known these factors, you probably wouldn't be asking all this free. Free inspection, yeah, pay the cost to the boss. Yeah. And so he was like, well, why does it say free brake check, or free air check, free AC check? I said, you know what that means? That basically, what that means is saying, is going to your vehicle and with my eyeballs, because I am acknowledged by vehicles, and see about your brakes without taking the tires off. And I'll know if you need brakes or you don't need brakes. Same thing with the free AC check. All the free AC check is, let me get the dial, move the dial, see if it comes cold. If it comes hot, then let's see, circulate. That's all that is. That's all that is. If you want a diagnosis on why these things are not working, you gotta pay up, bro. You gotta pay up. But humans, this world is so typical, so annoying. I'm just so fed up sometimes. fed up with people's actions. And some people don't even know how to be friends with me, even though I don't have too many. Like, I barely have anybody. Everybody's so occupied and so busy with work. They can't. They can't. But if I die tomorrow, oh, y'all want to be by my side? Hell no. So anyways, guys, yeah, I'm so annoyed with this world. It just keeps going on. Diamonds, come to my next session. I will be doing another one for a longer time frame, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.